That heat bore. It wasn't enough for him to just backstab me. All this time I had a traitor right beside me. Such frustration. Such humiliation.
Hey, Skuntank. How does it feel being betrayed now?
What are you doing here? You came here just to gloat?
That's not the kind of reaction I would be expecting from you. I expected that you would be thanking me for taking down that Hitmon in combat. Aren't you going to convince Panseer to join you? Wait, so we are going to form an alliance with him? I don't know. It will depend on his disposition. And I still hate him for what he did to me before. But...
Leave me alone! Now! I'm in a foul mood!
I can understand why. When your own privacy get disrupted...
Get out!
Ew! Not that gas again! If you want to keep leading us out allies, let it be that way. Not that we care about you.
Allies? I can no longer trust anyone after experiencing such betrayal.
So, Ignite, you say that you are happy being here with me. Why?
Well, I guess it's because you became friends with me. I never had a real friend before, let alone a girlfriend. So if I want to get a real girlfriend in the future, then why not just start something with you? I mean, just trying a date, nothing really serious.
Silly Ignite, we are on a date right now.
Should you be together with Marwak?
Marwak? To be honest, I don't like him that much. Before, he was so gloomy. Now he's getting to a streak with me. You are far livelier than him.
Even so, we need your mother's consent.
I'm a grown-up right now. I don't need to listen to my mother anymore.
But you still listen to me, right?
What? Are you telling me that you're going to become just like my mother?
No, that's not what I mean. It's your sense of respect. Who you're more willing to listen to? Your mother, Marwak, or me? Who do you respect the most?
Definitely not my mom. I know she's my mother and such, but I've lived with her for my whole life. As for between you and Marwak, I'm not even sure. You both risked your lives to save me.
Marwak saved you twice. That should mean something for you.
I know, I'm tempted to him as well. But I don't want to spend my rest of my life with someone as boring as him.
I won't force you with anything. Make a choice by yourself. And there is no telling what might happen in the days to come. I might get eliminated, Marwak might get eliminated, or even you. Try to settle with your choice sooner than later.
What is there to choose? I choose you, Ignite!
You're making your choice without thinking ahead. It's important to think about consequences of your choice.
Consequences? What my mother and Marwak would think. You're right. Marwak once told me not to be rash. Thank you, Ignite.
I should apologize to your mother as well when I get a chance. Before Giraffe, she was the first one willing me to give me a place to live. I know I was afraid of Krogak back then, but now I think that I was way too rude to Genghis Khan. Just remember, no matter what choice you take, I will always be your friend. The same should be true for Marwak as well. So, now that Hitmon's gone, we have only one more left, right? Yeah, I can only hope that it's not one of us.
I I remember that Singapore said she knows who was a big too. Jane thinks that she was not lying.
Also,
Hitler had been recognized from by Malamar once. It was probably then Singapore learned the truth. Maybe they made Hitler to spill the beans about the other one. Or maybe the other one was hypnotized as well.
who else was under Malamar's control at that time?
Other than Hitler, there was Char, if only for a brief moment. Flotzel, Clefable, Rachel, and Swampert.
What? Could it be? No. I believe in Swamp Senpai. It can't be him.
Jane thinks so too. After all, there would be no point for Swampert to eliminate Giraffe.
Giraffe! Alright, Hitler had no reason to eliminate Giraffe, so it was probably the work of other one. Raichi-kun or Clefable-san?
Maybe. Either one of them. Or someone else who was quite close to them.
Swampert! I'm getting angry about what you did yesterday! What do you mean? I'm talking about my finished duel with Ex-Carleo! It was good of you to take us both down like that! So your duel with him was that important? You got yourself distracted over a petty fight like that? In our reality show, such emotions won't do you any good. Clear your head from all those worries, and you'll see a bigger picture. I hate to admit it, but you're right, Quagsire. Watson would not want me to be angry either. He would want me to focus on the game itself. Why even had to fight him? Ex-Carleo and Floatzer already settled their matters. I'm sorry for disturbing you guys. I have to improve myself, or else. I know that Ex-Carleo is my comrade too, but still, the game is more important. Why you did not team up with me? I'm not happy with your decision.
I had no idea that Delusion would team up with someone like Bob Buffett. I was sure that he would agree to form a duo with you. Besides, Swampert and I go a long way around.
I don't know how I feel about that. Swampert is my friend too.
Hey, Ex-Carleo, I'm thinking right now. What if Hitler was the one who got Vaporeon out?
Vaporeon? It's possible. But then, who got Giraffe out?
I have no idea. Who do you think?
I'm suspecting Clefable and Raichu. Wait, there's one more suspect.
Who?
Pikachu. Shortly after Giraffe got eliminated, Pikachu joined Clefable's alliance along with her brother. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. It's either Pikachu or Raichu.
We can't exclude our Pokemon from this list.
That brings me to another important point. Rowlet.
Rowlet?
Yes, it's been a while, but we need to ponder that case. Someone accused Rowlet of being a mole, and we were forced to vote against her.
If I remember correctly, it all started from that piece of paper that Simple brought.
Right, that paper. It still bugs me. Who would have written it?
I think it was Simple's own doing after all. She and Meowstic were taking instructions from Malamar. Don't you remember?
Oh, that's worth considering. We did not suspect that Simple was the one behind all that forgery, because we knew that she was not the mole. But now that she knew that she was a villain, everything would make sense. She probably had a motive to make us destroy each other. Only...
What?
Was it really Simple's doing? I'm still not certain about this.
Oh, Buffett, where are you? Oh, there you are. We were missing you, so...
Wait!
What's wrong? What? Is that for real? What?
What?
Buffett! I don't quite understand what you said just now, but please consider, you're part of our circus. What, Buffett?
Whatever.
Giraffe couldn't be happy with those news. Wait, could it be? Well, it may not be my business to say this, but you're staying with the wrong person. You called face at Fettles, I remember that.
Why?
I must be getting crazy thoughts, but I think that the final mole is the ocean. He was probably the one who eliminated Giraffe so that he could get close to Wob. And I heard that he had a rivalry with Vaporeon too.
What's up, everyone? Right now we are stationed near Russian space launch site. That reminds me, can any of you tell me who was the first living being that went on a journey to outer space and back? Close, but not sugar. Gagarin was the first human journey into outer space. But even before that, those scientists tried to send other living things in outer space. And the first one that managed to pull off a successful trip were pairs of dogs named Belka and Strelka, which lead us to our new challenge. Using all your available resources, you need to build a rocket. Then you should pick 2 volunteers and send them on a journey to outer space. And of course ensure that they can come back safely. There is no way you can build a rocket on your own, so we're bringing those 2 teams back. Lively Latias and Scout and Singapore. You remember the team composition? Hold on a second! I don't want my team to be named after that Singapore!
I agree with him.
Fine, we'll give your team a new name. Your new team captain will be Dorjan. What? Hey, why he but not me? My judgment is based on his performance in quiz challenge. He came third along with a few others. Thus, your team will be called Duel Dorjans. As for the challenge, the first team that managed to pull off a successful trip will win an immunity, and one of those volunteers who braved such harsh trip will be rewarded with victory wheel. Of course, I know that flying inside a rocket comes with its own risks, so here comes the new twist. The volunteers will receive their mod immunity even if their own team lose. That should give you some extra motivation. So, make a wise choice, folks, and the challenge starts right now. The big question is, who should fly inside that rocket?
How about Raticat? You won't get a better volunteer than her. Of course, the first one that comes to your mind is me. Go ahead.
No, wait, I changed my mind. If we send Raticat, she'll get an immunity.
Then why don't you fly yourself?
No way, it's still dangerous. An immunity is not worth such risk.
You're the team leader. I guess you make a point. But someone has to fly with you in either way. Just don't look at me.
Whoa, Buffett!
See, even War Buffett is afraid of going into outer space. Wait, what? She's actually coming with you?
You're the team captain. If you decide so, she can come with you. Our main shot should be finishing the rocket.
Alright, comrades. Now that we got our volunteers, all that's left is to build a rocket. What should we do?
So, before we begin, who wants to fly into outer space? Please, let me be volunteer. Please, 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 please. No problem. You got with your wish granted. You'll be the first volunteer, right, you? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
You do realize it might be one-way trip?
Sure, stop being so rude. What about you?
Me? You expect me to fly together with this e-brained kid? I will go reach you to outer space. I want to see the moon again.
We're not going to fly in the moon, but your gesture is appreciated, Fable.
How are you going to launch yourself in space?
We'll be using an electrically powered rocket.
That won't work. We need far greater power to pull off a successful launch. We need the rocket fuel. I will secure some supplies for us.
But how you can make them to land safely?
I can help you with that. I can fly into outer space by myself. I will personally ensure the safety of that trip.
But what about you?
I'll be fine. I got something cool for that loot crate. Before I was clocked out back then, Jigglesley allowed me to keep it. We have all necessary instructions. Just follow them, and our rocket will be finished in no time.
Wonderful! Do we really need to let the ocean go along with it?
You can still volunteer yourself if you want.
No. I would rather get myself eliminated. I remember that Hitmo said something similar. And guess what? He turned out to be a mole. Shut up!
What? Sabotage? Oh, right, I almost forgot something like that would happen. That's good to know. Singapore C was known as Loser's Team. Let's see if we can change that with the Ocean as our new captain.
The rocket is finished. We'll use rocket fuel to launch in space as usual, but while in orbit, Raichu can use his electricity to maintain the direction. And psychic powers too. You're still weak as far as your psychic powers are concerned. I'll be flying nearby and serving your rocket. With me flying around, you'll be safe.
That's good to know. Will we manage to reach the moon? Stop it! We only need you to fly in space and back. Still, I wish to be the one riding this rocket.
Sorry, Cha, the rocket has only enough space for two.
3, if you kick out Battery Fable. He's taking too much space. Sure, that's enough. Don't make things personal. I acknowledge you only care about your immunity. But with Latias supporting the rocket, nothing should go wrong. Attention to everyone being present on launch site. Doge and his team are preparing to launch the rocket. Make sure to clear the area.
I started the launch. We should do the same in order not to fall behind. Get inside the Fable.
Alright, both teams are ready to launch the rocket simultaneously. Let's start the fateful countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Поехали!
I'm getting myself crushed!
Such is the force of gravity.
You didn't use the actual move, Fable!
Calm down, Raichu. The real fun begins once we reach the zero gravity zone.
Земля в иллюминаторе, земля в иллюминаторе, земля в иллюминаторе видна. Как сын грустит о матери, как сын грустит о матери, грустим матери.
Wow! What? Wow! Wonderful! Wow, Buffett! Wow, Buffett!
Ждем света и земные видим сны.
This is so cool! I can levitate myself without straining my psychic powers!
I wish this rocket would fly us to the moon.
Oh, right! You say that it came from the moon, right? Latia said that I can use the rocket to control the direction. So how about leave the orbit and head towards the moon? What's happening?
What's going on?
Something just hit the rocket!
Space debris? Let me take a look. Have a messed us, you primitive life forms.
It's an alien!
You're that rat.
Deoxys?
Was that one of those Deoxys brothers? Hey, brother, what's going on? You'll not escape from the void of space. We came back here for revenge and... Brother, we're surrounded in an armored spaceship. I hate rats. Let me take care of this ship. You're so pathetic. You don't want to know. You're dependent on our defense was broken of ease. Then that features offended us. And then... Fly aside, brother. I'm going to break this shit to pieces.
What?
You, the one who distracted me that day. I'll start with you first. When my hyper beam hits your rocket, both of you will be blown to pieces.
What? unstoppable offense, and I have a impenetrable defense. Together, we are unbeatable. This is the end of you. Whee! What?
Wow! Wonderful! How does it feel being completely helpless in the vastness of space?
Raichu, we actually have a way of defending ourselves. Connect your cheeks to weapon systems. Good! Tesla gun activated!
What is that?
That was just a thunder wave. Now you're vulnerable to our attack.
Don't be so sure of yourself. Even though I may paralyzed, I can still evade your weapon.
Can you fly faster than space debris?
What do you mean? There is no space there, please. Ow!
Now, Raichu! Thunderbolt! Yes! I got that alien! Excellent job, Raichu. But we still have to deal with his brothers. What's going on? Are you guys fine? We're okay! You won't believe it! The Deoxys brothers are back! We repelled one of them just now! What? You're not kidding? Guys!
This is the end of you, cursed earthlings!
Not that thing again!
You! I remember you! I was defeated by that Liza back then! I will start my revenge with you! Then I'll throw your mace back at him!
Defable! Raichu!
You think that I would allow you to help them?
Get out of my way!
Your friends will die, and you will be blamed for this!
Mayday! Mayday! Let me pass!
Then you have no choice but to defeat me, which is impossible for you. After all, you were defeated by me once.
The super looked great! Thank goodness, I just remembered!
What nonsense you are talking about?
This will be my only shot! Let's see how it works!
What is this thing?
Wow! I can't believe it! The power is searching for me, and I mega evolved for the first time! Now, I can defeat you!
Your power boost means nothing to me. My hyper beam is stronger.
But I have a perfect speed to dodge it!
My speed form is still faster.
You won't deal that much damage with it!
Even if I can defeat you, I will not let you escape. If you want to save them, try to get past my barrier first.
Then you better prepare yourself! I will break that barrier of yours! Hypersonic Drake! Oh, it took a lot of power just to execute this move. Oh no, I almost forgot! I have to save them! We're getting close to the ground! We're about to crash! No, I don't want to die! I'm still a virgin! Please do something, Defable! Please, 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 please! I don't want to die! Oh, right! I have my last result move! Natural Bomb! Ta-da! No! I'm too late! Raichu! Defable! This can't be happening! What I'm going to tell Digger's been harassed! I'm so sorry!
If only I've been faster.
Hey, Latias, what's wrong? Why are you crying?
Clefable and Raichu! We just died in a crash! I'm going to face Diggersby and others! Huh? You too! Why are you standing here?
What is going on?
Diggersby! Raichu and Clefable were in that rocket! And just when I thought we died in a crash! How did you survive? I couldn't believe it either, but Clefable was amazing as always!
Travis, my metronome actually turned into teleport, so we teleported ourselves out of that rocket moments before it blew up.
Wow, that's something amazing. Oh, hey, look that way. It's the Ocean's rocket. They are landing back safely. Well, since your rocket crashed here, that means your team loses this challenge.
Hold on, Diggersby! That was not my fault! We were attacked by Deoxys brothers in space!
Yeah, we can confirm that too.
Deoxys? Diggersby, what is the meaning of this? Did you bring them again? What? I had no idea. I knew they were too difficult to deal with, but I never planned to contact them ever again. I guess space was their domain, and they noticed that you were present as soon as you got there. Where are they? I want to fight them again.
There's no need. I have already defeated their leader.
You did? How? Hey, what's with those looks? Oh, so that means you just used the Stone of Awakening.
Yeah, the one that I found in the loot crate in previous challenge. My brother is going to be so jealous of me. You're not the only one who can monopolize on Mega Evolution, Cha.
You too? This power will disappear shortly. It was supposed to be a temporal power boost. You will need a real thing if you want to Mega Evolve again.
But now I know that I have a potential.
That still doesn't change the fact that you failed to protect the rocket. You didn't try hard enough. The rules are still rules, so prepare your team for next elimination. I should have been in that rocket instead of Clefable.
If that would be the case, both you and Raichu would have died in the crash.
What? I'm not talking anymore. Those Deoxys brothers. How did they know about our rocket challenge?
You're so pathetic. We found you. We gave you an opportunity to exact revenge on them, yet you were defeated for a second time. Are you surprised at us once again? Even our eldest brothers were defeated. Don't blame yourself too hard. Your defeat was surprising, but we predicted even that. Looks like you were not fit for this job after all. We have one last favor for you. What do you want? Don't tell anyone that it was us who led you here. If anyone asks, make sure to place all the blame on Diggersby.
I still have no idea how those Deoxys found the location of our next challenge, but hearing that you defeated them for a second time, I'm sure that they won't show their faces ever again. Anyway, my congratulations to you, the Ocean and Bob Buffett. You managed to land your spaceship safely. And I heard that the Ocean defeated 2 of them by himself. That's quite a feat. So naturally, you will be the next one to spin the wheel. Let's see what you get.
You really were not involved to them, Diggersby?
No, I was not. It was already difficult for me to communicate to them, but let's forget about this incident. Wonderful! Hey, look at this. It's another shield sector. Big Knight and Furfur had this one before. Now the Ocean will also be immune from being eliminated by the Big Poke.
Wait, so even one move can still eliminate any of us by themselves?
You got that right. But you don't need to worry about that right now, since your team is safe. Besides, the cooldown is still active. Now that you're done with rewards, let's clear the space for the next elimination. Hurt will be the one conducting it.
So, who should be eliminated this time? I'm thinking of voting Latias, but...
Latias is not at fault. She defeated that shiny Deoxys who would harm the rest of us. I was thinking, are you going to vote Arcanine?
Arcanine? Thing is, he came to me and said that there is no need in fighting, since my score of Floatzel has been already settled.
This is going to be a difficult elimination.
Latias picked team members by herself, so most of those toxic Pokemon are in the other team.
There's actually one in our team right now. Char. Both of them are very formidable opponents. If we eliminate Latias, then we'll be forced to deal with a very angry Lizard. But if we target Char instead...
I see. So in order to weaken Latias, we should start with him first.
Wait, how about eliminating a possible mole?
That won't do either. Most of our mole suspects are in the other team, except perhaps for Raichu. But he has immunity because he volunteered himself. We still have to make a dark choice. I wonder what others are thinking.
Lively Latias, your team have performed very well. In all my honesty, there is no one to blame for that Deoxys incident. But since your rocket crashed, you have no choice but to follow the game rules. I'm sure that you understand. We'll investigate that case once we get the opportunity. As for your tickets, Clefable and Raichu have the immunity because they volunteered themselves. The remaining tickets will go to Pignite, Quilladin, Marowak, Kanga, Excadrill, Furfrou, Popplio, and Arcanine. The bottom two are Latias and Char.
Hey, why both of us?
It can't be helped. I wasn't trying my best. If I do get myself eliminated, Char, make sure that you will go this through.
I will. I'll show them what it means to mess with me.
This is going to be a difficult party, but we have to do it anyway. The final ticket goes to Latias.
What? You chose to keep her even though she failed the challenge? Why would you eliminate me instead?
I think the answer lies in your attitude, Char.
Screw that! Don't you remember that I was the one who defeated that shiny Deoxys?
And don't you remember that I saved you from the same Deoxys?
It was a hard decision, but we had to make it. We owe so much to Latias. We would rather keep her in the team over you. And you never showed any willingness to cooperate. You only cared about yourself and your own immunity. We were right in not giving you a chance to ride that rocket.
I can't end this right now. What about me and my curse?
I told you before, didn't I? Let me take care of that for now. I know you will last here much longer. I will keep carrying that promise no matter what.
It's over, Char. I know you're strong, but we have enough confidence to keep going without you. We knew you would be angry, but don't take it to your heart. It's just a game. But I wanted to win it.
Not only you all by yourself. You kept distancing from others.
And I did the right thing. I was right in not joining that Hitmon's alliance. One of you is still a mole. Don't you ever forget that. You'll be backstage just like Skuntank before.
That's not of your concern anymore.
Latias, it better not to be you. You have to win this, you hear? And all of you ungrateful bastards. Don't you even try pulling any tricks against her.
Sorry that we had to out him, Latias, but...
I understand. Thank you for keeping me in this game. I know it was the best. I'm not going to hold anything against you.
I was afraid getting too close to them because I could end up being backstabbed just like that Skuntank. I tried to cut off all my ties with them, and this is how it ends. Damn it! I really wanted to win, all by myself without those stupid alliances. So this is as far as you can get. Latias, you better pull this through. Make sure that you win this, and don't trust those guys too much. Don't get yourself backstabbed. Find that last mole.
I'll miss that Char and his wondrous Mega Evolutions. And at the same time, it's good to see that they chose to keep Latias over him. She has her own charms, she's got large potential, who knows how far she can get? That incident with Deoxys brothers was quite unexpected. I hope that we won't have to deal with supernatural threats like that ever again. We're still in the cold north, but we won't be there for too long. Just a few more challenges left. Keep watching Total Pokemon Russia, and... that's all for today, folks!